to the next shade. And I'm thinking that's going to be blue. So we take up the blue ones. Some of these are just on the edge of being green. I'll keep them here. This one is more blue to me than green. Let's take that up. All right, that's pretty good. That's our blues from the box. Let's take the blues from the wooden shelf here, the wooden box. Or actually, it's a drawer. It's a drawer, that's the right word. All right, so we have our blue dolls here, we have our blue bobbins, and we're just going to look for the blues in the book. Oh, I totally forgot. I forgot to take the grays and the dark ones from the book. This one has issues, I see. Because as I said earlier, this book was thrifted. And I'm not really sure what the previous owner did with the embroidery floss, because some of it is in pretty bad state. As you see, because this has cuts, a lot of cuts. Like sewing length, I think this was already cut, so it could be, embroidered with right away, but I'm not really sure. Have you guys ever seen anything like this? Because I have surely not. I'm just wondering about it. It's a complete mess. But maybe I will try to find this color on the color chart and get it labeled. Yeah, I'll put it aside for now. But we have all the blue ones here in the back. I think I will just take the plastic sheets out. So we have them over here. Do we have some extra blue ones? I think this is more blue than green. Yeah, actually there was not really any dark colors in a way in here. Yeah, that's great. Let's put this one aside. So this is the blue ones we have. I actually see there's some imposters among us. This is not a DMC brand. This is called, I'm sorry, pardon my French, Categorizing. It is from France. I see it's from Paris. But since this is another yarn, I don't have it on my color chart. It won't fit my system. I will put it away for now. I will surely use it for something else, but not in these boxes here. All right, so here we have this one. That's pretty annoying because it has a label, but it's the wrong side of the label. It's the side where it has no color code on it. So I will, the guessing game will definitely begin now. Or they could actually be, no, they're not the complete same. They're very, very similar, but the left one here is way darker. So that's not the same one. I'll just look here again. This one is cut. That's a little unfortunate. And they're like cut in these lengths. That's actually usually shorter than I would cut it for embroidering, but just slightly shorter. So yeah, it's fine for me. Maybe I can still use this fine. It's just a little annoying. This is a nice color. That's really pretty, this one. This one, I'm wondering, why did they put this? Is it like to separate so it won't knot? Well, why didn't they put the code or anything? Interesting. Every time I see something like this, I always thinking like, I wish I could speak to the previous owner, or I wish I knew what she was thinking or he was thinking while doing this. I'm always very curious. Wow, this one is so beautiful. It's like, I'm thinking like the royal blue, really beautiful. You can see a lot of things you can use that for. Look, and just freeing these plastic sheets for this yarn here. And the last one. Now that I know that there's an imposter in this book, there could be more imposters. Obviously, all the ones with no label on could be something else. So I just have to color match as good as I can from the color chart book I have. All right. I will start off by displaying these ones so I can get a better overview on what numbers we already have and which one we need. This one, that's a little odd. I put this with no number, and that's usually not something I would do, but yeah. And I also have this multi-colored or color changing one. It's funny because I don't really like these ones. I think it's too random the way they're changing the colors. But when I do workshops, I notice that people love these. I think they're really interesting, and when you see them, you just want to grab them. But I very, very rarely use them, and if I do, I just cut off one color, so I will use that section of the color and not use the gradient effect. So yeah, we'll just collect the darker tones in the bottom here. That's the way darkest blue we have. Let's just start. So we have 927. Okay, already we have one that I didn't have on a bobbin, so that's a good sign. I want as many new colors on the bobbin as possible. So we have 798. I had that one here. That's a little odd. It doesn't really look like the same color, does it? I don't know, it's just me. I think the one I have in the bobbin looks a little darker. But I guess sometimes they do change the color just a bit. But this is a refill apparently, so it will go to the refill pile over here. We have 792 and 92. We don't have that one. It's because we have 793. We have a lot of them, but not this one. Maybe I should do like the color codes a little closer to each other. So I have the 700s in one row, the 800s below that one, and 900 down here. Then I have my 500, 100, and very large number with the unknown number right here. Let's do that's a little better system, I think. So we have 415. Oh, I wonder if that was one of the gray ones. Yeah, we had that as a gray. So let's put that in the gray refill. 797. We have that one. That's a refill. 312. That's a new one. We don't have any 300s actually. So 504. That's a new one if it's not this one. I don't think it is. Nope. 792. That one we had here. Yeah, that's a refill. 809. That's also a new one. 796. That's also new. 791. Also new one. I will double check them after because maybe I put several of the same color. This one is a refill. 924. It's a new one. 924. I think this is the same. Then I will keep this, get this on a bobbin and make this a refill so I can get this used. That's a refill. That one, 793, a refill. There's a lot of refills on the blues actually. 793, refill. 791, we got that one here. As you see, this one is actually used a little bit. Sometimes when I find them at the thrift store, someone has used a little bit of it and just managed to pull it out directly with the labels on it. And as you can see, that one on the left here, has been used a little bit, so I will put that one on the bobbin, and then the full one will be a refill. So the refills will mostly be fresh, full bobbins. Then I have 798, that's also refill. And now we are almost done with the ones with labels on them. We have this one, 797, we have that one. Okay, now we're left with the ones with no label on them. I think this one is that one. We had that a couple of times, so that makes sense. Is that one the same? No, that's not the same one. But did we have that one here? No. I think this is a new one. We don't have it. Just checking if I have it on a bobbin already. I don't think I do. And it's not one of the new ones. That needs to be checked as well. This one, that could be. Yeah, that is definitely the 162. That's a perfect match. That will go for the refills. Maybe I will just note that it's 162. Do it with a little trash I had on the floor. And I'll just put 162. And I will just put a little bit of tape here. Wrap it around. Then now it has a nice little label. This is such a beautiful color. I'm sad about it being cut up. But it's not any of the ones we have already. We don't have this one either. Sometimes it can be really hard to color match because they have such a high shine. So they change a lot regarding how the light gets reflected on them. All right, we don't have that one. Check this one. Even though I only have a couple of meters of the color, I would like to still get it labeled and get it on a bobbin. So I know what colors I have, and maybe I need to order more or be lucky to find some more in a thrift store. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab my color chart and I'll just take the refills back to the box so I don't confuse myself, because now I know that these ones will need to go on a label and I need to find the correct color for them. And this is how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to take my color chart here, go to the blue section, and then I will just take one color at a time, and then I will find the color on the chart. And you need some good lighting to do this correctly, because in the wrong lighting this can look like 3 or 4 different colors. Take your time with finding the color, because maybe this is not on the blues, maybe this is in the green section and I just don't know it yet. Or also, this could also be another brand. This one is confusing me a little bit, but it could also be a gray one. Okay, sometimes they are a little hard to guess. I will put this aside for now. Pick another one. This is definitely going to be a blue. That is the 3766, this one. I had to get real close to see. When I just uncurled this one, I saw that it's in these long strips again, or short strips. And this is how I'm going to deal with exactly that. So I will find out how many strips do we have. So that's like 3 strips, and then 2 with only 2 threads. I don't put anything on a bobbin that's less than 6 threads. I want the full one. So I will put this away. Okay, so we'll grab a bobbin, put the sticker, and put the 3,766 and just get that on here, because we only had these 3 long or short threads. I'm just going to put them on top of each other here, like so. And there you have it. So that's just 3 small pre-cut ones, but I managed to get the color on the bobbin. So now I have one more color. So, you know, I just do this with all the ones with no label. I try to take my time, find the right color, and get it labeled on the bobbin, and then I just continue. And that's the 826. No, that can't be right, because that's this one. But you know what? It is. So I will label this one and put just a sticker on the old label and put 826. So yeah, I think I will go do a little break now.